Good morning, Walnut Grove.
Today is Friday, September 27th, 2019.
I'm Kason.
And I'm Fez.
Behind the camera, we have Carlin.
These are your new daily announcements.
Please stand for the pledge to the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now the Texas Pledge.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. And now for the Walnut Grove Dragon Creed. I am proud to be a dragon. I will show kindness and compassion. I will take care of our school. I will exemplify integrity and self-discipline. I will walk quietly in the hallways. I will be prepared for learning today.
Please be seated for our moment of silence. Birthday announcements. Today we are celebrating the birthday of the following students: Malak Badir and Amerlin. Over the weekend, the following students will celebrate birthdays: Sylvie Barnes, Natalie Hooten, Ariel Jones, and Ryan McCarty. Please come to the office after announcements are finished to pick up your birthday sticker, birthday pencil, and ice cream coupon. Happy birthday!
Over the weekend, we would like to wish this staff member of the Grove a very happy birthday, Kelly Keenan. We hope you enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday. Good morning, Dragons. For today's lunch, we are having veggie snack or bento box, or yogurt combo, or pizza sticks, marinara sauce, fresh baby carrots, and mandarin oranges. Fun Fact Friday. The golden poison dart frog's skin has enough toxins to kill 100 people.
A hummingbird weighs less than a penny.
A giraffe's tongue is so long that they can lick the inside of their own ear. Please welcome Assistant Principal Mrs. Fike and Mrs. Christensen.
Good morning, Dragons. How are you? It's a Friday. It's exciting.
It is. Good morning, everybody.
Okay, before we get on to the exciting, fun stuff like drawing for prizes, we're going to talk about some serious bus safety first. So we need everyone to get in a position where you can look and listen, because we're going to talk about something very important for all of us.
All right, so we're going to be talking about our bus safety rules this morning. These are the expectations that must be followed anytime we're riding a bus, whether it's in the morning, in the afternoon, or on a field trip. Anytime you're on a bus, these are the rules and expectations. So we are never to walk behind the bus. If a water bottle or any type of item rolls underneath the bus, do not try and get it. Make sure that you tell the bus driver. Boys and girls, that also goes for on the bus. So if you're off the bus and a water bottle rolls underneath the bus or in the street, you need to let the bus driver or an adult know. And if you're on the bus and a water bottle rolls under your seat, you need to let the bus driver know. When you are loading the bus, so when you're getting on the bus, you need to form one single file line. We do not push or shove or touch anyone when we're in line and getting on the bus. And as soon as we get on the bus, we immediately go to our seat and put on our seatbelt, because that is the law.
Okay, we also make sure that we are always cooperating with the bus drivers. When you are on the bus driver is just like your classroom teacher. They are the one in charge. They are making sure that you're getting safely to or from school. And if they give you a directive or ask you to sit down or to be quiet, you need to listen to them just like they are your parent or just like they are your teacher. You need to remain seated and face forward while the bus is moving. That's for safety. And you need to make sure that you never, ever get up and walk and change seats when you're on the bus. Once you get on that bus at Walnut Grove and you sit down and put on your seatbelt, you do not get up until the bus driver has pulled up at your bus stop. That is the only time you take off that seatbelt and get up to get off. Never change seats. And like Ms. Christensen said, make sure that you wear your seatbelts at all times. That is a state law. Just like when you are in your car with your mom and dad, you must wear a seatbelt. It is now a state law in Texas that you must wear a seatbelt on the bus. So when you get on this afternoon, make sure to click it.
All right, we also have to sit in our assigned seats. Our bus drivers organize the entire bus and put us in spots where they know that it's going to be the best place for us to sit. So we have to stay in those assigned seats. We also need to make sure that we have normal conversation on the bus. No loud noises. They could distract the bus driver and create an unsafe environment. We cannot scuffle or fight or have any physical or verbal harassment on the bus. And it's very important that we keep our hands inside the bus and our feet out of the aisles, and our bags and anything else that we could put in the aisle, we have to keep it out of the aisle, and it has to be clear at all times.
Make sure that you are not throwing objects. I know that our Walnut Grove Dragons would never do that, but I know that that's happened before in other buses, and that is a safety issue. So never throw anything when you're on the bus. And, we have brand new buses that the school district has spent millions of dollars for these brand new buses that are full of new safety features. And it would be so sad if we had any friends who scratched up the new buses on the inside or the outside, the new seats. In fact, last year it was so sad, Miss Christensen. We had a student, and the bus was like a month old, and we had a student who had a pencil, and they poked holes in the seat. And that little friend had to come to the office, and we had to call home. So that we want to make sure that we take care of our buses, and we do not do anything that would be considered vandalizing our buses. We treat them well. And we also need to make sure that the emergency door that's at the back is not used unless you're doing a drill. And we will have drills this year where in a drill for a bus is just the bus driver will tell you about it. You'll pull up at this school and they'll explain to you, hey, we're going to practice getting out the back. And usually the fourth graders are there helping. So we will do that. That's just kind of a safety drill, just like a practice, like we practice a fire drill.
All right, boys and girls, one more thing. There are video cameras that can be reviewed to make sure that everyone is following bus safety rules. So all throughout the bus, we have video cameras recording what happens on the bus every single day. And so if we need to review those to have conversations with kiddos about behavior choices, then we can review those videos and we can talk about some choices. I sure hope, Miss Fike, that we don't have to review them at all this year. I know we have some of the most amazing dragons in the entire district here at Walnut Grove, and our kids make great choices. And I know this year they're going to make awesome choices on the bus too.
I agree. Every time a student gets a bus pass, and their parents have to pay for these bus passes, and they're not very cheap, and they pay for these bus passes so their students can get here safely. And when they do that, there is a bus rider contract. And the students might not realize this, but a lot of the parents sign up for the students, but the students sign saying that they're going to follow all the rules that we just read. And if any of those rules are violated, or that means if any of those rules are broken and you choose to hit on the bus or get out of your seat on the bus or not put on your seatbelt, if you choose to break any of those bus rules, it's very serious. And what we do is we do what you just said. We look at the video and we see, oh, yes, he did get out of the seat, and the bus driver said to sit down, and he didn't listen. So we'll see it on the video. And then the next thing we would do is we would call mom and dad, and we would let mom and dad know that the rules were broken on the bus. And then the next thing that we would do is have to decide and determine what the consequence is. And boys and girls, it's sad, but we have had to have consequences, such as maybe older kids who usually get to sit at the back of the bus have to come sit at the front with the younger friends, so that the bus driver is close to them and can watch and make sure they're behaving. We've also had to take privileges away, like recess or lunch, and they've had detention in the office because of a poor choice on the bus. And if a really big rule is broken on the bus or multiple times broken, there are even more consequences, such as being suspended from the bus, and that means you're not allowed to ride on the bus. And that's a really tough one. Sometimes a child might be suspended 1 day or 2 days, or even if it's really big, it could be a whole semester or a year, which is difficult on the family who's planned on the bus being transportation. And usually moms and dads are very upset with their child for that, and we're very sad. So we're just hoping that this year there are no bus referrals to the office, and that y'all are making wonderful choices on the bus. And I do want you to look just briefly at this, at the bus, and kind of see the safety about where you walk. You walk out and away. The danger zone would be if you're too close to it. Do you see real big where it says most dangerous zone? It's kind of towards the back of the tire. The bus driver can't see you back there, so never go back there. You need to make sure that you wait for the bus to stop all the way as tires are stopped before you get on. And that way all of our dragons will be safe and sound. So thank you for listening. Now we're going to switch over to some excitement. Okay.
All right, boys and girls.
We're going to start with bragging on the dragon, and we're going to end with the drawings for our compassionate.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, so for our bragging on the dragons, we're so excited.
Yay.
In kindergarten, we have Chloe in Miss Athens' class. Do you want to do first?
Yes, in first grade, we have Jacob in Miss Barnes' class.
Awesome. And in second grade, Anna Ike.
Congratulations. In third grade, we have Sienna Castro.
Woo. And our big fourth grader, we have Callie Maris. Good job.
Congratulations.
Okay, now the fun stuff. Okay. So,
Right. So it looks like our first bucket is kindergarten. Miss Fikes, do you want to draw one?
okay, let me mix them up. Let's see who we have. We have Dex Britton. How exciting, little Dex.
Congratulations, Dex.
Awesome. Okay, I will hold it up. We have first grade.
All right. Who is it going to be? Shake them all up. All right. We have Axel Ater in Miss Sickler's class.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Okay, let's see. Okay, it looks like second grade. Ooh, I can't look. Let's see. Let's see who it is. It's Mitri Justy. Yay, that's exciting.
Congratulations.
You'll get to come down and get a fun treat.
All right, third grade. Who is going to be? Shake them all up. There's a lot in here, Miss
I
Mike.
know. That third grade looks kind of
All
cool.
right. We have Abdullah A. in Miss Morrison's class.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Okay, last but not least is our fourth graders. This is a lot. Oh my goodness, it's a lot. George Smith, come on down. Now, don't fret. Don't be worried if you brought a gift card this morning. I had kids stopping me in the hall this morning. I went to go pull the Bragging on the Dragon tickets, and they're like trying to hand me gift cards. I thought, oh, you're giving me a gift card? No. You got to take it to your teacher. And I said, don't worry. These drawings were from yesterday's.
Yes.
So make sure that you've turned yours in. Teachers, please make sure to send those to the office immediately. The district will be coming to take the gift cards at 9 o'clock. So we need them immediately so we can tally them up. We are going to come back on the announcements in a couple hours and call out the gift card winners for today. So if you brought a gift card, we will add you to this bucket and we will do another drawing. So don't worry.
All right, well, this is so exciting. Boys and girls, remember, if you were a Braggin' on a Dragon winner, if you will meet Mrs. Fike and I by the Dragon board in the main hallway, and if you were a Give Back Challenge gift card winner, if your name was drawn this morning, if you will come to the front office to select your prize. I hope everybody has a great Friday.
Come on in. What were y'all going to say? Friday. That's the news for today.
Thanks for tuning in. And remember, you are awesome. Have a Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday. Hi, guys. Okay, so we got these names.